If I have not eaten for several hours and I know that if I go to the gym, I'm going to have a grumbling stomach, these are pre-gym snacks that I eat before a workout to give me energy and to just keep me satisfied. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and let's jump into the pre-workout snack ideas that I have for you. I have two types of snacks that I eat. First are kind of pre-gym meals that I'll eat if I not only have the time to make them, but also the time to digest them. So this is anywhere from 1.5 to 3 hours before the gym. And second are pre-gym snacks for when I have a limited time before I have to get to the gym. These are foods that I can make really quickly and also digest them pretty quickly. They're just smaller snack sizes. So this is if I have an hour to just heading out the door, like I need to grab something quick. So first up are my more time-consuming meals. My pancakes, I love this as a pre-workout meal or snack. I've actually made this in another video, and I will put a link down below in the description on where you can get that recipe. Depending on how soon I'm planning on going to the gym, if I'm going, not for a few hours, then I'll make a full serving of these pancakes. But if I only have like an hour and a half, I might only eat half a serving of the pancakes or a quarter serving of the pancakes, because I really just want the nutrients, but I also want to be able to digest it well before I actually go and work out. Second are potatoes. Honestly, hands down, potatoes in general are the absolute best food to eat before a workout. They give me the most insane energy. And when I say energy, I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm so motivated to go to the gym, like I can't wait to go. It's more like when you're working out, you're like, wow, I just feel powerful and like I can keep going forever and ever. So that's what these foods do for me. In my experience, potatoes are just amazing for energy when you're actually in the workout and doing the workout. So it doesn't really matter how you prep the potatoes. You can bake them, make hash browns. I just make sure to pair them with some type of fat, because fat helps keep you satiated. So unless I already have like potatoes pre-prepped and I can just reheat them quickly, it's probably something that I will make if I have more time to prep them. Next up are muffins. So these muffins are another one of my recipes that I don't have out yet, but they will be coming really soon. So if you're watching this at a later date, I will have a link down below in the description for you on how to make these. So these are vegan, they are gluten-free, they are oil-free, they're refined sugar-free, and this is actually the same composition as my pancakes. If you go and look at my pancake recipe, you'll find out that they are made of garbanzo bean flour and oats. So that's like the basis of the flour part of these muffins. So this is like banana walnut, and then this is like a spiced apple. These muffins, I have eaten them before working out, and it's very similar to the energy that pancakes give me, and same as potatoes. Great energy, they just take some time to make. But if you just pre-make these and make a batch of muffins, they could be an easy snack to just grab and go. So the quantities of all of these foods are just gonna depend on, one, your personal needs, and two, how much time you have to digest it. So the larger the meal that you're eating, you wanna wait a much longer time before you actually go to the gym. But if you have very little time, you want to eat smaller foods. And next is oatmeal. So this is a little bit simpler to do. It really doesn't take that much time to make oatmeal, but it's not like a 5-second put together type of snack. And with oatmeal, I would pair it with, say, hemp seeds, chia seeds, a nut butter, walnuts, really any type of fat, healthy fat that comes from plants would be great to add to the oats, so you get protein, fats, and carbs in your oatmeal. All four of those ideas are if I have an hour and a half to 3 hours before I go to the gym. And for my quick pre-workout snacks, these are if you have less than an hour to get to the gym, even up until the point where you have like no time. Nuts and dried fruit. This is super easy to throw together. So a really yummy combo is mulberries, shredded coconut, and walnuts. It's really tasty. It has really worked just to help calm the hunger and get me through my workout. Another option is to make a small protein shake. So I like to use some vegan protein powder with some oat milk, maybe throw a banana in there, blend that up, and that's a nice, quick, easy to digest snack. If I am drinking a plant milk that isn't very high in fat, I might throw in some hemp seeds or nut butter just to get a little bit of fat in there just to keep me more satiated. And then again, something super simple that I will do is either take a banana or apple and just add a nut butter. So you get protein, fats, and carbs. And then for like a 5-second snack idea, I have done this on numerous occasions before going to the gym. I actually, if I literally am like, I have to go to the gym now or I'm gonna be late for work or whatever it is that I'm gonna go do, I will literally just take a spoonful of peanut butter or almond butter on a spoon, eat it, throw it in the sink, and head out the door. So that is like my 5-second snack. It's perfect because nut butters actually have a combination of proteins, fats, and carbs all in one. So the reason I keep saying pair it with fat, you need to have some fat here, is because if I do straight up carbs, I will be hungry in a hot second. They are the fastest digesting macronutrient, so they literally just can go right through you super fast. So when you actually pair them with protein and fats, they digest a lot slower. So fats are actually the slowest digesting macronutrient. When you combine fats with carbohydrates, the fats slow down the absorption of the sugars because all carbs, whether they're starches or sugars, get turned into glucose. Fat slows down the absorption of the sugars in your bloodstream. So which means you actually have energy for longer. You don't get crazy spikes of sugar in your system. It just is like this nice, slow streaming energy. That way you have a longer lasting workout. Your stamina is longer. It's great. Another important reason why I like to add fats to all the foods that I eat is because if I'm taking caffeine, which the caffeine is like the motivating factor, it kind of more so gets me to the gym, gets me a little bit pumped up, whether that's caffeine from coffee, tea, or a pre-workout powder. Fats keep me satisfied and also prevent me from feeling shaky and weak from the caffeine. So anytime I have coffee, I will pair it with a fat source. That is one of the best ways to prevent that weak, jittery feeling from caffeine. And I do want to share that I have lived and learned the hard lessons of eating improperly right before a workout. I actually have had acid reflux before. I ate a meal that was large and heavy in hot, spicy foods, and then I went for a run. This was when I was in college and I was on campus. I started to have this intense burning sensation in my chest. And I was supposed to go to class, but I literally was in so much pain that I had to go to the medical center on the campus, and they gave me this thick liquid to swallow. I remember sitting in the chair, like they gave me this cup of liquid, and I just felt it slowly dripping down and numbing my esophagus because I had acid reflux, and it was terrible. So it's just important to eat foods that are a little bit easier on the stomach, that can digest a little bit easier. So these are like a little bit more processed. I'm taking mostly whole foods, processing them into a thing that you can eat. Oops. Anyway, you get it. And of course, eating far enough in advance, especially if you have a large meal, you definitely want to take your time and digest that food before going to a workout, or eat just really tiny portions before you go to a workout. The portion sizes that I eat may not be the portion sizes that you eat, so it really will take some experimentation. So I've experimented for years and testing what foods work the best for me. I've gone through periods of time where I've had to work out at different times of the day, so I've just paid attention to what works the best for me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And my muffin recipe, it could be next, but I will link it down below when it's up. But I'm gonna eat this now because it's really good. But I will see you next time.